What's going on, guys? Radio Graffiti here, and today I want to talk to you guys about my most anticipated movies of 2025. Now, I won't be putting any of these in any particular order because a lot of these we have little to no information about. Some of these is kind of a question mark if it even is coming out in 2025, and some of these actually have trailers, so it's going to be kind of unfair to try to rank them. So this is just going to be out of order. So first off on my list, I have In the Gray. It was supposed to come out January 17th, but apparently it's been delayed or something, but it's still apparently scheduled to come out in 2025. The reason this is on my list is because it has Jake Gyllenhaal, Henry Cavill, Asa Gonzalez, and Rosamund Pike. I think very highly of all four of these actors, and them all being in the same movie is just a recipe for success. It's also directed by Guy Ritchie, who's a well-established name in Hollywood. Jake Gyllenhaal is one of my favorite actors on the planet. I think he's absolutely spectacular. I don't think this dude has a single bad movie. Henry Cavill is also always a badass guy to have in your movie. The only synopsis I've got of this film so far is Jake, Henry, and Isa form a gang of badasses determined to rescue billions stolen from them. Sounds pretty good to me. Looking forward to seeing this one. And then a movie that recently got delayed a little bit, but still coming out pretty soon. We have Sinners, which is now coming out April 18th. It stars Michael B. Jordan and Haley Steinfeld. I think very highly of both these actors as well. It's also directed by Ryan Coogler. Whenever Ryan Coogler and Michael B. Jordan get together, magic happens. So I'm very excited to see this film as well. Trailer looks pretty interesting. Then we got Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning, coming out May 23rd, 2025. Now, just because it has final in the title doesn't mean it's going to be the last Mission Impossible movie, but I mean, if it is, I'll kind of be okay with that. This franchise has been going since the 90s. It's kind of time they wrap it up already before people just start getting sick of them. The last Mission Impossible movie didn't really do that well at the box office. You could say it was because of Barbenheimer, but I mean, if people wanted to go, they would have went. So maybe the release date is a big reason why the last one didn't do so well, but I think maybe people are just starting to lose interest in this franchise. I still think Mission Impossible Fallout is a top 10 action movie I've ever seen. It's absolutely fantastic. I really enjoy that film. The pacing and action and just everything about it is extraordinary. But Mission Impossible is one of the best action franchises we have right now. I mean, literally all of them are bangers, besides probably the second one. Especially the more recent ones like Rogue Nation, Ghost Protocol, Fallout. I mean, all of these movies just have such incredible action sequences. Tom Cruise is absolutely carrying this franchise on his back. Can't wait to see what they do with another installment. If this is a final installment, then it's been a great journey. The trailer shows promise with a lot of interesting looking areas that we'll be having more action scenes in. We also have Ballerina, a John Wick spinoff starring Ana de Armas. Keanu Reeves is also supposed to be in this film as John Wick. We also have Ian McShane returning. I'm very interested to see this film. I love the John Wick movies. Speaking of great action movies, the John Wick films are also pretty extraordinary as well. I mean, even for 3 and 4, which movies I didn't really love, I still think the action sequences were pretty entertaining for the most part. I think John Wick 1 and 2 were pretty great. And I'm excited what they can see with a new character starring in a John Wick universe movie. Another movie that apparently is supposed to come out in 2025 is A Quiet Place Part 3. Doesn't have a release date. We know little to nothing about it, but I really enjoy the Quiet Place movies. So if this is coming out this year, welcome to the list. We also have Knives Out 3. I believe Daniel Craig is returning, and we also have some new actors coming as we did for the last movie. Like we have now Josh Brolin, Jeremy Renner, whole list of other people are supposed to be in this film as well. I like all the Knives Out movies. I still think the first one is the best. Second one was fine, but not as shocking and surprising as the first one. But I still have high hopes for the third one. Rian Johnson's coming back to direct, so I'm very interested to see this movie. I can't wait to see what the storyline is going to be for this film. Who's going to get murdered? How many kind of twists are there going to be? Is going to be the final installment? We'll just have to see. I'm excited to see where this movie goes. We also had The Accountant 2, which is surprising because I'm pretty sure the first Accountant came out in 2016, 2017, something along those lines. I really liked the first Accountant. It was pretty good. If Ben Affleck and John Bernthal are returning for this film, then I have no doubt this is going to be pretty good as well. It's supposed to be coming out April 25th. There's still no trailer or much information at all about this film available, so just the fact that making a sequel earns it a spot on this list. And then last but not least, we have Superman coming out July 11th, 2025. This is James Gunn's first film in the DCU. We're kicking off a new DC universe. The trailer looks fantastic. I'm very excited to see David Cornsweet as Superman. Looks like we're finally going to get a new, hopeful, inspiring Superman. It's going to take a lot of work to redo the damage that Snyder has done to the image of Superman to the general public, but you gotta start somewhere. Trailer was fantastic. Can't wait to see this. One of my most anticipated movies of the year. Definitely gotta be top 3 if I was to rank any. So yeah, those are my most anticipated movies of 2025. Obviously, there's gonna be some movies that kind of just pop up out of nowhere that nobody even saw coming, but this is mostly just a lot of the more big Hollywood sort of movies that have, a bunch of B or A-list actors attached to them. So from what we know now, those are my most anticipated movies of 2025. But what are you guys looking forward to in 2025? Is there a movie I missed? Maybe you're looking forward to Captain America 4, Wicked Part 2, 28 Years Later. What are you guys looking forward to seeing this year? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section down below. Hope you guys enjoy the video, and I will see you guys next time.